Good morning, Yogi Clan. Welcome back to Yogi Cycle Service and Product Review Thursday. Question for you. Does your booty hurt when you're riding down the road after an extended period of time? Maybe your lower back a little bit? You know, do you long for a traffic light, for a red light so you can stop, stand up, and stretch that butt? This hurts. Is that you? Does that sound like you? If so, you're at the right place. Let's talk about it. All right, Yogi Clan, what's on the menu for today? Menu for today is a product review Thursday, and we're going to talk about the Mustang seat. I have had a Mustang seat now for 14 years, and it is pretty much just as good as it was the day I took it out of the box. Why do I have a Mustang seat? Let me tell you. Back in 2004, it was probably, I bought my bike in August of 2003. And in April of 2004, Mrs. Yogi and I decided to take a ride down to Charleston. They had a rally down there called the Heritage Rally that we went to. So we hopped on the bike, we got it all set up for our day trip, and we rode down to Charleston. Things were great on the way down there. Our first major trip on the Fat Boy, and it was awesome. I had a great time with her, walked around, spent the day down the rally, and okay, time to go home. 4-hour ride home. We're about 1 hour into that 4-hour ride, and she's tapping me on the shoulder. Yeah, hon, what's up? Pull over, pull over. We had to pull over because she was in absolute tears. Her butt and her lower back were killing her. That stock seat on that bike was just beating her up. It was not a good seat. I didn't like it either. I wasn't comfortable either, but she was worse off than I was. From that moment forward, I knew that if I ever wanted to take a long ride with my wife on the back of this bike again, I needed to think something different. And now, since this was April in 2004, I knew that in May, 1 month later, we were talking about going down to Myrtle Beach. And I knew that there was no way I'd be able to do that with her on that stock seat. So I did some research, started looking around, saw a lot of people talking about Mustangs, and I went with a Mustang solo seat with a backrest. The solo seat with the backrest itself is about $460. You can get a separate passenger pad. Now, the reason why I did a solo seat is because not all the time I wanted on my bike to have this big cushion, this big sofa cushion on the back. So I wanted the ability to go with a solo seat and then put a fender, what they call a fender bib, a little strip of leather that goes from the little screw in the back up to your seat to cover your fender. The fender bibs are about $35. The passenger pad is $180, and it just bolts to the seat with 2 screws. So you can bolt it to the seat, mount it on. You don't put your fender bib on when you have the passenger seat on. Then you can ride 2 up, or if you want to, you can take the seat off, take the 2 screws out, 2 bolts out of the passenger pad, take the passenger pad off, and you can ride solo with the fender bib. And it's a nice clean look. It is a really nice seat. The seat itself on the back has a little Velcro flap. You can pull up on the Velcro flap and you can stick a bar in there with a pad on it, and that way you have a driver's backrest. Now, when I'm riding 2 up with her, I don't really use the driver's backrest. When I'm riding solo, since I have ape hangers, you know, that's a lot of pressure on your chest, a lot of wind you're catching if you don't have a windshield. It's kind of nice to have the driver's backrest off there. That way it takes a lot of pressure off your core and off your abs. You can just lean against the driver's backrest. I can rip on that all day long. So fast forward 1 month from the run down in Charleston, and it's now time for the run in Myrtle Beach. Wife and I hop on the bike, brand new seat, head down to Myrtle Beach, spend the day down at the beach, walking all around. About 8 o'clock at night, we're like, all right, we got a 3 to 4 hour ride home. Let's hop on the bike, head home. So we hop on the bike, we're heading home. Now about halfway home, I feel a tap on my back again. Uh-oh, here we go. Well, this time she wasn't tapping me to pull over. She was tapping me because she was doing the head nod, and the back of her helmet was hitting the back of my head because she was falling asleep. So, if there is a test if Mama can fall asleep on the back of the bike, I know she's probably pretty comfortable. So yeah, I was kind of worried I was going to have to duct tape her to the sissy bar so she wouldn't fall off. But apparently the seat worked. And she was comfy enough that she had no problem falling asleep on the way home. So mission accomplished, 2 thumbs up, the Mustang seat works. Altogether, the solo seat with the passenger pad and the driver's backrest comes in at about $640 off of J&P Cycles. Add another $35 for the fender bib. So you're up around $680 area. With plus, I think it's free shipping from J&P Cycles, and you may be able to find it out there cheaper. But that seat, I've put probably 90,000 miles on that seat now in the past 14 years, and I've no problems anymore. No longer do I feel the need to be coming up to an intersection and see a traffic light going, oh, please turn right, turn right, turn right, turn right, turn right, so I can stop, stand up, and stretch for a minute. Don't have that problem. I've done a few iron butts with that seat. Highly recommended. Yes, it is an investment. Yes, it is a lot of cost. Maybe you can find one used off a Craigslist or eBay, but it is worth every penny. So much so that on my Ultra Classic, I still have the stock seat on there, and the stock seat's not too bad. It's good enough on an Ultra Classic, but on a soft tail model, man, those stock seats just, they don't get it. So 2 thumbs up, 3 thumbs up for the Mustang seats. They make a wonderful seat. I haven't tried a Corbin or a LaPera. I've sat on some buddies' bikes that have those, but I don't have extended saddle time. But the one thing that I do know is the Mustang works. Yes, it is expensive, but it's worth every penny, and it works. So why would I really want to invest in a different seat that maybe I don't know the results of? I am totally sold on Mustang. Great seat, great company. Like I said, it's 14 years old. It shows very little wear on it. It is vinyl. It is not made of leather. But that vinyl in 14 years, 90,000 miles, and I don't have any tears. I don't have any rips. I don't have any cuts. It has, you know, been out in the sun. It's been out in the rain. It's taken everything I could throw at it. And, you know, maybe you take something like a little Armor All or something to kind of shine it up a little bit, get rid of some of the dullness on it. And it looks just like new. Fender bib is made out of leather, but the seat, the passenger pad, and the driver's backrest, they're all vinyl. So don't buy it expecting leather. You can get them with like the little studs on them, the little conch with the tassel on it. You can get them, you know, plain, which is the way I got it, or a little bit of fancy and frills on it with tassels and studs. So highly recommended, great seat, lots of miles, get you one. Thank you for this product review. I hope you have a safe week, and tune back into us next Thursday for the next product review. Thank you, God bless. Please mash the subscribe button, share it with your friends, tell your grandma, and we'll be back at you shortly with another video. Take care, Yogi Clan.